Yo, I said they were coming for us, but that ain't make me no difference. Said they got something for nuts, but that ain't your ego, is it? Yo, thought I was coming one up, but I got my people clicking. Yeah, I can see yo, so ego driven. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Tell the man put it on me, I suppose. The envy, I suppose. Cause the girls get friendly, I suppose. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Do it all for the family, I suppose. But we'll see how it goes. Hope I can stop maybe, but I won't. Baby, I'm the GOAT. Don't even chat to me about features, G. Gotta pay me for the quote. The price of the been rising, trying to get a beat for the low. I find it peak and I don't. In the kitchen, babe, leave me alone. Up a ting and I heat up the stove. They got their eggs all up in one basket. Told them be smart, we ain't equally yoked. They can't speak to the watch them go weaker, the knees are hello. They always wanna catch up on reason, but the peace is the reason that I won't. How you get the least if you've been through the most? It beats me, I suppose. Yo, I said they were coming for us, but that ain't make me no difference. Said they got something for nuts, but that ain't your ego, is it? Yo, thought I was coming one up, but I got my people clicking. Yeah, I can see yo, so ego driven. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. On me, I suppose. The envy, I suppose. Cause the girls get friendly, I suppose. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Do it all for the family, I suppose. But we'll see how it goes. Hope I can stop maybe, but I won't.
She see the G and me. I suppose. And I know she wanna slap me. I suppose.
Happy Monday, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Good evening to all of you. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
They should have steamrolled this club last year, but that's not how it played out.
De'Aaron Fox.
And Fox powers it home.
Beautiful move there from Fox. His speed and handles are a lethal combination.
Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
And he gets that one.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. We talked about his matchup against the highly touted Victor Wembanyama, and Coach told me Victor's combination of speed and size creates a lot of problems on both ends of the floor, so we've got to play a physical brand of basketball to just keep him out of rhythm. It'll be interesting to see how that affects him, BA.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
At the line for your Celtics.
Boston shooting their first free throws tonight. Doris, even as he gets up there in age, Jrue Holiday is still an elite defender.
Brian, it's really remarkable how valuable a piece he is. They call him the Swiss Army knife because he is one of those rare individuals that can guard all 5 positions. He understands schemes. He's willing to mix things up. Jrue Holiday is elite, period.
Jason Tatum.
Well, you love to see Porzingis battling through contact down low. That's a tremendous finish.
To the middle. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. The open shot by Barnes. And there's another one for the Spurs.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
Holiday. No good on the shot. Wembanyama with some nice D. Vassell left side. Pass to Fox. Here's Castle. Clock at 6.
Castle
Sinks the tray. Castle's got 7.
You're upgrading the three-point shot. It's big for Castle as he continues to develop.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Here's Castle. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Celtics. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And of course, Boston winning 8 consecutive titles from 1959 to 1966. Doris, you think we'll ever see a streak like that again?
Yeah, I think that's almost impossible in this day and age with free agency, with more salary cap restrictions. It's just hard to win 2 in a row these days, let alone 8. My goodness.
Now here's Holiday. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. All right, Grant, coming down to the final few games now. This playoff push sure will be interesting.
Oh, no doubt. And I'm looking forward to it, B.A. The teams trying to make the playoffs will be going all out. And that kind of intensity in these games will be fun to watch.
Here's Porzingis. Kick out to Brown. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
And so it's San Antonio with it. And here are the Spurs now. They're on an 11-3 run. And it's Fox with the jam.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Pass to Vassell. It's hauled in by White. Outside, Brown puts up a deep 3. The offensive rebound. Tatum can't hit. San Antonio leading by 10. Here's Wembanyama. He's guarded by White. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
And the Celtics making a change here. Grant, compared to some of the flashier scores, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
Goes back up. And the layup is good.
As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
To the paint. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Fox surveying the D. Here's Barnes. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Celtics trail by 8. Horford outside. Down low. No good that time. Good D by Wembanyama. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Barnes, it's good.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Now here's Vassell. He's scoreless. Right side, Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama with it. Now guarded by Brown. Wembanyama's shot is good.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected in a...
They be on bedtime. They just might rock you to bed like it was just nap time. They wanna know what it's like, be like me. I'm hopping out of the V. I got about 2, 3 foreigns. Rich, and still put it past the tree. Out of my waist, and still put it on the T. Only do a hit, sing love song, and still put it. Yeah, this a new vet. I'm hopping out with it. Brody done send me a text. We get them like Gillette. Got a couple with me, they gon' maneuver with me. Ask how many inside of this car, it's like 250. clubbing, yeah. I can't keep a lookout, I got too much that I'm looking at. Bands on top of bands be falling over when my door's slam. I can't pay your bills just like he did, I need finance. I was being real, not like he did, where you find them? Put them on a leash and make them think back to everything they said. They know it's me, I don't yell. Talking about net worth when I got it all in my bill. Say less when you say something, cause you always getting upset. Say no, but I never get depressed in, so it's on red. Only coming in late when I look clean, I'ma make a mess. They don't see me, but I see they face when I make a mad. Yeah, keep your head down, boy, I'll never be the same now, boy, yeah. Just got a new whip with a V8 and it make noise, yeah. Them boys in a Civic, going 50, it's a difference. Ain't nobody see me winning, but I'll be here in a minute. They just wanna see me different. Kick back when I count millions. Now they wanna hide when it ain't safe, but they don't do it and they play games. And they like everyone for a little bit when they hate at the same time. If I don't like you, you get yeah. 808 with a drum kick, got it. Just saying where I'm at now. I was in Yams, but I just left. Let's go. Had to call game on the first, and it ain't work. Say they only want a little bit, but they always hitting up my phone. I'm all alone when it get tough now, and I laugh when it's time to go. Yeah, I don't miss you. You don't do enough for me to diss you, but I put a party on a big yacht, and I want you to come kick it. Keep your head down, boy, I'll never be the same now, boy, yeah. Just got a new whip with a V8 and it make noise, yeah. Them boys in a Civic, going 50, it's a difference. Ain't nobody see me winning, but I'll be here in a minute. They just wanna see me different. Kick back when I count millions. Now they wanna hide when it ain't safe, but they don't do it and they play games. And they like everyone for a little bit when they hate at the same time. If I don't like you, you get
Well, what better way to spend a Monday night than with the 2K Sports team and the NBA? Welcome, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. This homestand ends here for the Mavericks as they get ready to hit the road.
Well, in this league, the road is always tough on a team, and anytime you get a chance to get home, you feel confident that you can stop any bleeding, and that's what this team is looking to do while at home. You know, maybe they'll get things somehow turned around here and build some positive momentum.
Klay Thompson.
GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
His size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star. And what I like about Castle's game is the versatility, right? He's a legitimate two-way threat who's willing to take on whatever role helps the team.
And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Spurs. And Davis sends it back. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Here's Irving. The 17-footer. Thompson misses.
Slow start, 1 of 4 to begin this game.
A pass to Fox. And stolen by Irving. Davis with it. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul.
Harrison Barnes.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Irving. Wembanyama with the block.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
And there it is for him.
He is a rare one who's more comfortable inside. Fox, look, his game is about attacking, getting in close, not necessarily making a ton of threes.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Spurs working the ball around now. And Fox gets it to go.
That's encouraging to see. Fox knows how important it is to cash in from deep.
Here's Irving. Buried from 15 feet out.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
And here is Fox. And he can't jam it through. Outside Irving. And a missed layup.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Here's Dallas. On this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
And looking back to last season, they won this season series as you'd expect.
In their eyes, that's just taking care of business. They believe they're supposed to beat this team, but they'll have to see how the season series shakes out.
And it's good, 2 points. Wembanyama's got his second bucket of the night. Well, RJ, this is exactly how you want to end the season, right? Both of these teams fighting for playoff position.
It's amazing how after an entire season of games, your seeding can be determined tonight. Shows you how close things are in the NBA at any given moment.
So it's the Spurs now. The Mavericks making the shot.
Oh, yeah. Castle can leap up to the rim. The rookie putting some power behind that finish.
First personal foul.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Richard, last season marked the 5th consecutive year that the Spurs missed the playoffs.
And this drought came directly after their historic streak of 22 consecutive playoff appearances. But the silver lining in this stretch is that it allowed them to draft a generational talent in Wembanyama.
Let's hear it one more time for your favorite dance team, your D-Town.
1:21 left in the first quarter. Pass to Prosper. Inside. Here's Gafford. Vassell grabs the board. San Antonio leading. It's Fox with the drive. And the layup falls.
Assist from
Fox has got 7 points in the game.
Boy, Fox, there may not be a quicker player with the ball in his hands.
Back to Williams. And the rejection by Wembanyama. The kick out to Williams. Back to Gafford. Just 5 on the clock.
And that's his second foul committed with a lot of game left. Gotta be careful.
Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
Yeah, they never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Here's Wembanyama.
Dallas Fowler.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Second team.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year. A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Pass to Williams. To the inside. And here's Exum. Fires the three. Barnes grabs the miss.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense.
12.
It's the Spurs up 5.
17.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates. And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
And for Klay Thompson, Richard, he's entering a different part now of his career.
And it happens to all of us. Father Time is undefeated. But Klay's game, his ability to hit threes as an elite level, that is not going anywhere, Kevin.
Mavericks trail by 5. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Now, we've seen this a few times, Richard. Players getting booed at home. And that's got to be painful for a player.
You get taken back a little bit. For some players, it's deserved, but it's always a surprise. But you have to be self-aware. Did you deserve to get booed? In most cases, it's true.
Here's Castle. And they'll get another chance. No good from outside. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul.
Third personal foul.
And that'll be his third foul so far.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. He nails it, and we're tied up. Washington's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And Wembanyama too much inside.
Assisted by
the offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Offline with his three. To the paint. Davis roaming the lane.
I respect the defender's enthusiasm, but Davis is too skilled for that to stop his shot.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
At the line for 1.
For San Antonio, they've shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
And it became very clear very early, RJ, that Wembanyama is legit and a very special player. Generational.
You never know until those first few games, but it was immediate how different Wemby is going to be. He has already met those lofty expectations that we all have for him.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. The kick out to Irving. Thompson outside. Misses the three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's the Spurs now. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Now Fox. He has 7. Barnes can't get it to go. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. Wembanyama, deadly inside.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Second shot opportunity. San Antonio with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
The jam! Oh, Wembanyama!
When Wemby is feeling himself, he is as deadly as any player on the planet.
Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played, Marshall gets the bucket.
The high basketball IQ of Klay Thompson, finding a better look there.
And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 9.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Pass to Irving. For 3. Barnes grabs the miss. And it's Barnes with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Here's Fox. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
You look at Fox now compared to when he entered the league. He is so much more physical.
Stripped away. Finished off the break. And now a 6-point Spurs lead. And so here is Dallas to come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the board.
The poor rebounding is something that they'll have to shore up going forward. It puts you at such a disadvantage when you look at the battle of possessions.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Offensive rebound. He would not be denied. Wembanyama.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
Pass to Christie. The 3. Gafford misses. Here's Vassell. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
With a score.
And so it's the San Antonio
30. The Spurs 38.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.